Welcome to Cora's podcast for mechanical service company owners and operators. We share practical ways to lead with trust, respect, and ownership, so your technicians stay motivated and committed for the long run. Let's get started.
Today we're digging into a really interesting framework called motivational fitness, MF for short.
That's right. It was developed by Paul Toth.
And our mission really is to figure out how this system boosts professional drive, but also, connects personal ambition with actual business goals.
Exactly. It's not just about feeling good. It's structured.
Yeah.
And the whole engine really is this one core concept, the ideal vision of yourself. They call it IVY.
IVY.
Okay.
And the sources we looked at, they're pretty clear. This isn't just some management theory.
No.
It's been used successfully for, over 20 years in service businesses.
Yeah, that's right. And apparently with solid results, boosting quality, productivity, loyalty, even profitability.
So let's unpack IVY. What exactly is it? Is it just like a fancy way to talk about SMART goals?
Good question. But no, it's quite different. That's really the key distinction here.
Okay.
IVY isn't a static thing, like a goal you just tick off. It's more of an ongoing process, a framework for continuous growth, both personally and in your career.
Continuous. Like Simon Sinek's infinite game idea.
Exactly like that. It draws heavily on that concept. The idea is the moment you sort of arrive or achieve something, the IVY itself shifts. It forces you to keep asking that central question.
Which is?
Who am I becoming, and how does that align with the company I'm part of right now?
Okay, I see. So it's dynamic. But to make it work, to make it practical, there's this three-part statement structure.
Yes, it needs to be concise. That structure is apparently key for clarity and, keeping the momentum going long term.
So what are the parts?
Okay, first is the who. Who do you actually envision yourself becoming? I want to become an effective leader in the field services industry. That gives you direction.
Right, the destination.
Kind of. Then you need the how, part 2. The actions, the skills you need to build. So for instance, by working on my decision-making skills, or maybe being more understanding of my teammates' needs.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Who,
Yeah.
how was the third?
The why. And the framework insists this is crucial. Without the why, the effort, it tends to fizzle out when things get tough.
Why is the fuel then? The internal motivation.
Exactly. It defines the ultimate personal meaning. So that I may create a supportive network in my personal and my work life, it connects the job, the daily grind, directly to something personally fulfilling.
That makes the work feel like an investment in yourself, not just punching a clock.
Precisely. Even the hard stuff feels worthwhile.
Okay, but let's talk brass tacks. People work for money, right? Compensation is usually number one. How does IVY handle the paycheck if money isn't the ultimate goal?
Yeah, it tackles that directly. It positions money as essential, absolutely, but as a tool, an enabler for the journey towards your IVY.
Not the destination itself.
Right. If the job stops helping you grow towards your IVY, the argument is that even a bigger paycheck won't keep you truly engaged or loyal long-term. And that leads to another point. Success in a team using this framework needs alignment on objectives, the work goals, but not necessarily shared personal values.
Oh, so people can have different whys, different personal beliefs, but still work together effectively.
As long as they agree on the work objectives and respect that everyone is using the work to progress their own unique IVY, yes.
Okay, let's zoom out. Take this IVY lens and look at the whole company. If individuals are focused on their IVY growth, what's the company's purpose in this model?
According to Toth, the company's core purpose is actually to help its stakeholders, owners, employees, and customers move forward on their own IVY journeys.
The company as a facilitator of growth for everyone involved.
Exactly. And if a company truly embraces that, it flips some traditional thinking. First, motivation. Genuine growth opportunities become more powerful than just compensation increases. Though, obviously, fair pay is the baseline. You need that.
Okay, growth trumps pay. What else changes?
Quality. How we think about quality control.
Right, usually that's top-down, rules, procedures, enforcement.
Correct. But this framework suggests quality is emergent. It arises naturally.
How?
If an employee is intrinsically motivated, if their work directly feeds their IVY, their sense of becoming better, they want to do good work. Poor quality reflects badly on them and their own journey, so they self-correct. They find issues proactively.
So you get genuine quality from motivation, not just compliance from rules.
That's the idea. You move beyond just ticking boxes.
And I guess that ties directly into loyalty too, if quality comes from within.
Absolutely. Loyalty, just like that kind of quality, isn't something you can just buy with, better perks or free snacks.
Has to be earned.
It's described as an organic side effect. It happens when the work environment genuinely helps people progress on their IVY. If your job is the best way to invest in becoming the person you want to be, why would you leave?
So work stops being just a transaction, exchanging time for money, and becomes self-investment, a vehicle for your own growth.
That's the core transformation.
And when an organization really gets this, really integrates IVY, it must change how they think about keeping people, right? Talent retention.
Completely. It leads to this concept Toth calls IVY flow.
IVY flow.
Yeah. Think about it. If the whole point is to facilitate growth, what happens when someone grows beyond what the organization can offer them?
They leave. Which normally sounds like a failure, like the company lost someone valuable.
But in this model, it's not failure. It's a success. It's like a graduation. The person achieved a level of growth, and now they need a different environment to continue their IVY journey. It's a natural progression, a flow.
Wow. Okay, that flips the script on employee turnover.
Yeah.
So let's leave our listeners with something to think about here.
Okay.
This idea of IVY flow. If holding on to experienced people indefinitely might actually lead to stagnation for them in the company. How does your organization view experienced people moving on? Is it seen as a loss, as stagnation, or could it be seen as necessary, healthy flow, vital for everyone's continuous evolution, something to mull over?
That's the end of today's episode. Thanks for listening. Share these tips with your colleagues and remember to visit ucora.com for more on building motivated, long-lasting teams.